I kept saying, oh, we got our house before we got to the UK, and I've had several people ask me, how did you do this? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how we got our house in the UK, and then afterwards, I'm going to do a house tour. So grab your cup of coffee and let's get into the gist. Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Onyinye Anekoye. Guys, you all are so amazing. Guess what? We made it to 500 subscribers. You guys are too much. I wouldn't have gotten this far without your support. I really appreciate every comment, every like, every share. You guys are the best. Thank you, and thank you again. And if you haven't subscribed, yes, I'm talking to you. What are you waiting for? Please just click on that subscription button. In today's video, I decided to talk about how we got our house, because I kept saying, oh, we got our house before we got to the UK, we got a house before we got to the UK, and I've had several people ask me, how did you do this? So although I recorded the house tour as soon as we got into the UK, I decided not to post that video until I add this part to it. So grab your cup of coffee and let's get into the gist. When we decided to start searching, we went online and started researching the UK housing market. So that was more like to give us an idea of what kind of houses there is in the UK. And we realized that the kind of house you get in the UK is dependent on the size of your family. Not just the size of your family, but also the gender of your kids. We have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. Because of that, we had to get a 3-bed house. If your kids are not of the same gender, it means you need 2 different rooms. So 1 for the boys, 1 for the girls, and then 1 for the parents. Guys, I watched a lot of YouTube videos and most of them had the same thing in common. They would say go to Open Rent, go to Rightmove, go to Zoopla. So we went to all those websites, but one thing was constant. You needed a UK telephone number to be able to really be successful with all those applications. And since we're back in Nigeria, we didn't have that. So how are we going to do bookings? How are we going to, even if we're able to book, how are we going to be able to view the house since we didn't have anybody in the location where we're going to? So what I did was I went on YouTube and I started looking for content creators who reside in the place I was going to. So I began to send messages to some of them on Instagram. Thankfully, one of them responded to me and I am still so grateful to her, Jennifer. Her YouTube page is Jenny's Wheel of Time. I'm so grateful to Jennifer because she kind of helped us reduce the stress we would have gone through coming into this country. But Jennifer, if you're watching this video, I love you. Thank you so much. So when Jennifer responded to me, I told her I needed someone who could help us get a house. So she gave me the contact of an agent in Hull, and that was how the journey started. The lady requested for a fee of £150, but she said we had to pay £100 first. So then at this point, we had to weigh the option of either paying that money for her to start the search or coming into the UK and paying for Airbnb. So we felt, okay, £100 was enough risk to take. Honestly, I'm not asking you to give anybody any money. Do you understand? We didn't pay the house rent before we left here, but at least we needed to commit her to be able to start looking for the house. So we took that as a risk. If it didn't work, we were ready to risk that £100. Because it was either we paid that and got her engaged to start searching, or we come in here, pay Airbnb for only God knows how long before we get a house. Now, the Airbnb we paid for one night was about £120. So that is still this is almost the same amount we paid to be able to save us from the stress of paying Airbnb long term. So we felt it was a risk that was worth taking. So then we filled out the forms and then she started searching. I had the description of the kind of house I wanted. So my first consultation with the agency, I was like, oh, I want a house that has a big space in front for my children to play. I want a house that has a big space at the back and blah, 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 blah. I just went on and on. And the lady told me, madam, I'm going to get you a decent house that a lot of immigrants have come into this country saying they want this and that, having one serious description about the kind of house they want, and they ended up in an Airbnb for as long as 3 months. So she said, trust me to get you a decent house so that you can begin to build your rent history in the UK. After your number of months, you can then go on and get whichever kind of apartment you wanted. So I thought about it and it made sense. Our main goal, we're not looking for a house close to our children's school. We're not looking for a house that had a big space. We just wanted a house so that we do not have to pay an Airbnb for a long time. We just wanted a house we could move into as soon as we arrive. Luckily for us, this company has a branch in Nigeria, so we're able to make the initial payment of £100 in Naira. The balance of the £50 was meant to be paid when we get our keys and move into our apartment. Eventually, she was able to get us a house, and then she sent a video for us to view the house. We viewed the house and liked what we saw and gave her a go ahead. And the landlord then requested that we send in a guarantor, send in our bank statement. We had to pay a holding fee of £50 that would be subtracted from the rent, the total amount of rent. Eventually, they didn't get to use the guarantor. Because the landlord saw the bank statement and he was okay with what he saw. So they sent us a contract on the very day we're leaving. We signed that contract while we're in Istanbul in transit, and the agency sent us a code to be able to get the key to the house. And that was how we were able to get this house that I'm going to be showing you in a bit, from the comfort of our home in Nigeria. The big challenge we really encountered was how to make payments. Like, the banking system in Nigeria has really made it very difficult for people to transfer, their money. So what we did was, I opened a Revolut account. I'm going to put the link on how to do this. You can actually open an account from Nigeria. It's not the regular bank, it's more like an online bank. So Revolut is an online bank. I opened that account in Nigeria before we got here, so I was able to move some funds to that account. Because of the transfer charges and all that was too much. We decided to just withdraw some funds, a good amount of the dollars we had, and then we declared it at the airport. When we got here, we were able to go to the post office and change that money at a very good rate. So if you're coming in with cash, just find a post office close to you. You're going to be able to find where to change your dollars to pounds. I think it's about, you can only change $1,000 daily. So we just kept changing our dollars until we're able to, change up all the money we had. But we got a very fair price, a very good price for the conversion. So we got a 3-bedroom house for £595. I'm going to take you guys now on a tour to show you what our 3-bedroom house looks like. Come on, let's go. This is the door that leads into the house. We got this scratch on the wall when we're trying to bring in our couch. So yeah, that's the staircase. This house looks really similar to the Airbnb we stayed our first night. I'm walking up the staircase now. All 3 rooms are upstairs, while the kitchen and the restroom are downstairs. So this is the very first room. This is the room where my boys stay. In my previous video, I talked about bringing curtains here. Guys, this is one of the curtains I brought with me to the UK. So this one is serving us for now. It's not as thick as I would have wanted, but yeah, it's serving the purpose. One thing that was really fascinating to us about UK houses is the fact that they usually have 1 bathroom. Imagine a house with 3 bedrooms having just 1 bathroom. Even my kids were shocked, like, seriously, if you need to use the bathroom, you need to go downstairs. Yeah, that's the way it is. So now I'm heading to the second room. This is the view from upstairs. I'm definitely going to need a shoe rack over here, but for now our shoes are just arranged on the floor. I'm also going to be needing a wall frame, I think, somewhere here to just make the whole place look beautiful. So this thing right up here is a smoke alarm. Yeah. So I'm making my way into the second room, and that is my daughter's room. Guys, this house is unfurnished, so we do not have any wardrobes yet. And I am I'm still storing some of the items in the bags. This is the second curtain I brought with me.
10 feet forward. Never knew I could sleep alone good. I've never been better. You're probably out there somewhere missing me. Wish I had an ounce of sympathy. Yeah, I tell my friends that I wish you well, but the truth is, honey, that I hope it hurts like hell.
Now we're moving on to the third room, which is the biggest room in the house.
Here with someone else, well, the truth is, honey, that I hope it hurts like hell, like hell.
This particular curtain came with the house. I don't really like it that much, but in the interim, that's what we're going to be using. So this is the door. We hang our jackets on it and the bag.
And you're probably out there somewhere missing me. Wish I had an ounce of sympathy.
As at the time when I shot this video, we didn't have cubbies yet. We still have our clothes stored in our bags.
It hurts like hell, like hell. When you see me,
this is a view of what my street looks like from my bedroom.
it hurts like hell, like hell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hope it hurts like hell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hope it hurts like hell. I hate to hate someone, but you make it so easy, make it so damn easy.
We're making our way now to the sitting room or the living room, whichever one you want to call it. So this is the dining section.
Yeah, I tell my friends that I wish you well, but the truth is, honey, that I hope it hurts like hell, like hell. When you see me leaving here with someone else, well, the truth is, honey, that I hope it hurts like hell, like hell.
The house also has a fireplace.
Always buy flowers, always show up on time. They always make calls.
One thing I really appreciate about this house is the size of this living room. I kind of was expecting a very tiny area, but it ended up bigger than I thought. The video that the agent lady showed us looks exactly the way this house was. So I was really impressed when we got in here, and it was exactly what we saw in the video.
So I'll just wait for the one that's meant for me. 'Cause I know my worth and I know I'm worth it. So until then, just wait. I'll just wait. I know when he comes, he'll be the one. I'm proud to say that's my baby. So until then,
We're heading into the spandrel, and we basically use this area to store jackets, shopping bags, and the Ghana Must Goes that we came into this country with. We tucked them up there, and so this is just the area beneath the staircase.
love, but not that bad.
So the door next to the spandrel is the kitchen, And this is my favorite area in this house. I love my kitchen. There are lots and lots of cubbies here. I have so much room in this kitchen.
No, I'm worth it. So until then, just wait. I'll just wait. I know when he comes, he'll be the one. I'm proud to say that's my baby. So until then,
as this house came unfurnished, the only things we had were gas and water as at the time when we came in. There was no fridge, there was no washer dryer. We had to buy this washing machine ourselves.
so I will wait for you. So until then, just wait. I'll just wait. I know when he comes, he'll be the one. I'm proud to say that's my baby. So until then,
we have two bins here because over here you actually really need to sort your trash. So the black nylon you see over there is where we have our plastics, recyclable materials. We put them in there and then take them outside afterwards. So this door right here leads to the bathroom. Like I said earlier, the bathroom is downstairs and we have just one bathroom. So I'm here to get a few things for this bathroom, like stuff to hang our sponges, a bathroom mat, and a laundry basket that I ordered from Temu. I'm expecting that, and a few other things just to make the place look more pretty.
vas conmigo, cuidadito, cuidadito. Vamos con el ritmo suavecito, suavecito. Pasa la botella, estás aquí y no con ella. Sé que crees que yo soy bella, hoy soy tuya, aprovecha. Tócame de esa manera, me gusta cuando me celan. Sé que yo valgo la pena, ya olvídate de ella. Quiero estar contigo un poquito, un poquito. Tu cuerpo y el mío pegadito, pegadito. Si jugas conmigo, cuidadito, cuidadito. Vamos con el ritmo suavecito, suavecito. Yo quiero estar contigo un poquito, un poquito. Tu cuerpo y el mío pegadito, pegadito. Si jugas conmigo, cuidadito, cuidadito. Vamos con el ritmo suavecito, suavecito. Y yo no te conozco bien, bésame sin querer, aunque sea única vez.
This door right here leads to the backyard. We have a tiny space behind, not so big. So this is the door we just came out from. And to your left is the window in the dining area. So that's how narrow the space is. And this place still needs some cleaning. I haven't had the time to, come out here to do that. So yeah, these are the beans. We have days when we take these beans out through that door over there to the front of the house. This is what our £595 3-bedroom house looks like. Hope you enjoyed the house tour. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.